Alabama lawmakers are discussing a law which aims to stop cities that operate speed traps.
WTHN's Alex Valdez took a look at just how much the city of Dothan receives and is live in the newsroom with those details. Alex?
Mike, Amanda, 10%. That's how much a city's budget would be able to come from fines collected from citations. And the amount of the city of Dothan receives from these type of fines is far off that percentage. The proposed law, which was just passed in the Alabama Senate and is now heading to the House, would make that 10% limit. This all comes after the controversy surrounding two towns in Alabama, Brookside and Summerdale,
which was collecting almost over half of their revenue from traffic fines on the interstate. And it seemed that there were a lot of people that were being pulled over that probably pushing the line that whether or not they should be pulled over or not.
However, a survey conducted showed most Alabama cities only receive 1 to 6% of its yearly budget from these fines, and Dothan turns out to be under 1%.
So it's just a bad situation trying to figure out a solution here to solve these speed trap issues.
Just last year, the city of Dothan's total budget was just over $230 million, and the total amount received from traffic citations collected by Dothan police close to $320,000, which is 0.138% of the city's budget. In 2020, when the budget was around $255 million, $463,000 was from citations, which was 0.811% of the 2020 budget.
It wouldn't affect any towns in southeast Alabama, but there just seemed to be an abuse there of what was going on. I think some police officers were probably getting rewarded for the more people they pulled over.
If passed, cities who have ticket fee revenue above 10% would be distributed to the Fair Trial Tax Fund and the Crime Victims Compensation Fund, which assist victims and their families with medical and funeral costs. With only a week left in the current session, Representative Klaus tells me the only concern he sees this becoming law is time. However, he believes if it makes it on the House floor, it will pass. Mike?